Today we worked on a couple of fun combinations that had us traveling and using our hips. The first one that we worked on, we were traveling right and left with hip circles. So as my hip circles are going around me, there's just natural places where my feet can pick up because my weight has shifted onto the other side. And we're going to take a circle and a half to the right and a circle and a half to the left with those circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So why I say a circle and a half is because as we're stepping, we're making one full circle and then just the front half of the next circle. What our feet are doing, if you need to simplify it down just a little bit, it's just a step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. As we're going right and left, we're going to do some stuff with our arms just to make it a little bit higher level. So we're circling to the right, our arms are going to come up in front of us and open overhead. As we're coming back to the left, our arms are already up, they're going to come across in front and open out beside of us. So we would go circle to the right, circle to the left, circle to the right, circle to the left. And basically that makes up 2 full sequences of an 8 count, because if we're counting it off in beats, we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's all that there was to combo 1. Combo 2 had us travel forward, do some stuff with our hip mayas in different directions, and then come back. The way that we were traveling forward was with an Egyptian step. With that one, we are stepping on our right foot, and then when we step out on our left, we lift that left hip up before we actually step down on it. So now we step down on the left, put the right foot out, lift that hip upward towards our rib cage, and then step down on it. And we would do that for an 8 count to go forward, but our 7, 8 is going to be a little bit of an accent. So it's going to be more like 3 steps to go forward. We're going to accent those steps with our hands gently pushing forward on each side that the hip is going up. So if I step right, lift left, my left hand is going out. Step left, lift right, my right hand is going out. Step right, lift left hand is going out. We're going to stop right there at that count, and our 7, 8 here is going to be a little shoulder shimmy. Then our next 8 count, we're going to do inverted mayas in place. So it's like we walk forward, and now we're going to put on a little short show, and then we're going to walk out. Our inverted mayas, that means my hip is coming up and in on each side. I'm going to start with my right hip coming up and in, my left hip, and then my right hip. And as I was doing that, I was bringing my arms up overhead. For our 7, 8 accent here, we're going to do a little head slide. We're going to slide towards our right elbow and then towards our left elbow. Now we're going to bring the arms back down and do the mayas in the opposite way. So our regular maya that goes up, out, down, and back in, that kind of maya. So we're going to go right, left, right. That was 6 of our 8 counts. Our 7, 8 is going to be a chest, lift, drop. And now we're going to go backwards where we came from, but instead of doing the Egyptian step, we're going to do a triple step, which means I'm stepping. Basically, I'm just kind of lightly tapping down 3 times before I actually step. I'm going to step back on my left, touch right, touch left, and then actually step down on it. Go back on the right, left, right, left, and then my 7, 8 accent here is going to be a little hip shimmy. And we were just alternating back and forth between doing the circles, right and left, and that sequence to go forward, but just to make it a little bit more interesting, we were going forward on V angles, on diagonals. So the first time I might go to the right diagonal and back. The next time I do it, I go to the left, and vice versa. I keep going back and forth at different angles just to switch it up a little bit. So let's see what that looked like to some nice, slow, repetitive music.